name is Mitch. I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. Um, really been working on. Uh, I've been doing a lot of thinking and trying to let go and connect the dots with, I guess, things that should be thought about. um, this video is going to be entitled something with mental health. So, I guess I just feel that the way things are going, um, that I don't really have too much to really kind of, I guess, feel in an honest way. Um, Not that I'm like hiding my emotions, but um, I guess with my mental health situation, a lot of my emotions just kind of get turned into um, anxiety, and um, I just, you know, I think a lot, and uh, it's because I do need to think about my life, and um, I guess I'm an average white guy, so we think a lot, and I guess anyway, I mean, I would like to have more feelings, but you know, um, it turns out that the meds that I'm on help me a little bit, but um, I guess the other meds I used to be on, well, I I couldn't really function that well, and like I felt like I was dreaming, and like everyone else was like having a good time and stuff, and uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, been trying to just wind down, um, you know, yeah. I know it sounds pretty generic, but I guess, but I just try to wind down the fact that I have a lot of disorganization out, in that, like, in the world that I'm in. Like, I haven't got my things together, and my head's pretty disorganized. Um, but I guess that is annoying, and I'm trying to just see if I could, balance it with planning things out, and um, talking to people, and uh, I guess I I I don't have everyone that I would want in my life. I am kind of talking about you know someone that I love or something. You know, um, I guess God is something that I haven't really come to grips with or whatever. Um, I don't know. It's a complicated thing, but I'm just trying to run through the fact that you know I have made videos, and a lot of them were just you know not really important. I could end it right there. Like, they were kind of just something that I was putting out there, and I'm moving on, and I don't know. I've been watching a lot of videos and trying to stay connected. Um, I mean, the internet is, kind of, an outlet to, at least get a sense, uh, get your senses going about, people, situations, and, um, I, it's hard to exactly get the message that, I'm really trying to, portray. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm thinking a lot, and, um, you know, uh, I guess, I haven't really had anything going on the side, like hanging out with the friends and, you know, uh, I guess, I don't do the online dating thing anymore. You know, that's, uh, it's, it's too much. um, but, yeah, I guess. Anyway, um, I guess I have a team that's going to be helping me out. Um, they're going to try to do, the Lord's work, and I don't know, keep patient with, a dickhead and whatever. You know, I think, for me, I have faith that, they can help me out in some way. I mean, I'm pretty green, um, with the whole situation, with establishing lives, living situations for people in mental health situations. Like, um, I guess I was told I have a grave disability, but um, I guess, that's a little drastic because, I mean, I used to work jobs in the automotive uh, shops, and, you know, it was a dream I had, and, I was kind of in a dream when I was there, and, I worked really hard, and I guess, I don't know, I was vaping, and, I still do, and I don't know, I guess I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan, and if he, I don't know, I guess, I guess, if Joe Rogan ever heard something I said about him, he probably, would think it was funny, and he wouldn't give, like, two shits, really. Um, um, but I guess it's like, he promotes things like physical health, and he thinks it just circulates to being a god on earth and whatever. I don't know. Everyone's different. My hair's all fucked up, and it doesn't grow the right way. So, you know, I mean, basically, um, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think that, you know, you can work on it in your own way, and, I was trying to just do things like in a movie. I used to watch movies when I grew up. I was in a house, and I guess, you know, it was cool to, you know, learn things, in a way that movies kind of, show you whatever, like funny things that you can do or whatever. Um, anyway, let's see. So that team that's working with me, like, it's funny. I'm on medication, and I think it's a riot that you know uh, that you can actually be with a team. Well, I kind of got off track, but yeah, this team I'm in. Um, I mean, I am just gonna get help from them, and I don't know. I've done some research and I used to call around and I don't know. Um, I guess I'll see what happens. Um, I mean, for all the viewers out there, the mental health, uh, uh, I guess people that want to know about mental health, um, I haven't actually named the video yet. I'm not gonna edit it, so don't worry. There's no pop up there or whatever. Um, anyway, I guess whoever reviews this, I mean, I'm not really trying to say I'm, you know, trying to talk to people that don't have mental health. I mean, I'm really trying to talk to people that don't have mental health situations. And for the ones that do, um, I guess, you know, well, that goes back a long way. Um, but, for the most part, I used to talk to people in the same situation, um, and they had disoriented psyche or whatever you want to call it, and I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to be like a person that respected people, in their minds, you know, and we would work or whatever. We would, just talk to each other and whatever. Um, but I guess I used to see people, and I guess I thought their situation was really bad, and it wasn't because they were really ill. It was just that their uh, diagnosis or whatever had actually parasitically or whatever, like it kind of took a toll on their self confidence. I don't know why my self confidence hasn't gone away. I don't know. I kind of have more facial hair than I thought I would have. So um, I'm just saying that you know certain people fall to you know the woes of mental illness and stuff, and um, for me, I've always fought it, and I really don't believe it 100%. I mean, I'm starting to get the hang of the fact that maybe you can believe something all you want, but like if you can't prove it, you could think of a car engine, all you want, but if you don't actually make it, um, then what's the point? Like, or not what's the point, but I mean, like, there's no reason to think you're a big shot if, it doesn't actually happen in the real world. Um, Sorry, I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm just thinking about things, but um, anyway, I don't know. I mean, I've been talking to my family, and they've been talking to me about medication, and I'm on lithium right now. Uh, I guess since it's like a high intensity drug or whatever, that like I guess it's supposed to work. You're supposed to take it 3 times a day, and when I first took it, I noticed, because that's the way I am, is I noticed that I guess it seemed to work pretty comfortably. And comfortably is a surprising thing, you know. And I don't know. I guess I think if you have an issue and it's like bipolar or whatever, you know, lithium's pretty old school. Um, I think, you know, uh, well, I'm not trying to recommend it, you know, just because like I think it's good. Uh, I think, you know, a lot of people would, you know, I guess feel comfortable about it. Um, anyway, so the lithium does something, but you know, I don't know. I guess I still feel like you know things could be better, but at this point, like with my attitude, I guess I just think that I'll probably get some you know medication, you know, hypothetically, you know, from something else, or you know, figuratively, I guess, you know, from another way. Uh, um, yeah, marijuana never worked for me. Um, well, I mean, I tried smoking marijuana at one point, and I guess I don't know, it just kind of made me anxious. Um, so I don't know. I guess if people enjoy that, you know, it's kind of hit and miss. Um, uh, I guess you know it depends on who you are, but I don't hear voices. For some odd reason, I feel like I'm supposed to hear voices because like the lithium, it seems to only kind of help with like um, the I don't know, like the comfort level of my brain. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but um, I don't know. It's a hard thing. Like I'm sure it's doing a lot of other things I don't really know about, but I guess let's see. Uh, hmm. Yeah. So I hope your adventures with medication go well. If you're not taking medication, I hope your adventures at the bar go well. Um, uh, anyway, so there's a lot of things you can do to make your life better, but I think, you know, it's a combination. Like, I saw a video recently, and this chick, her name is, no, I'm just kidding. Um, you know, she had an issue, and you know, I just thought that, you know, a lot of times you could say, you know, that things are just so, you know, like you can't fucking, you know, things are so crazy, you know, and um, I think the main thing is just finding those things that really motivate you, that lift your spirit, um, you know, uh, I guess things that have got me through the tough times, you know, and I am not band-aid free, you know, and that's I guess in a mechanical sense too, you know, you know, I do things like going out with my friends even when I'm not comfortable, and sometimes, you know, we're not perfect. So personally, I don't always see the end result or know if I'm gonna feel strongly about something until I get a taste of it. So you know I just think that you know sometimes I just want to have like a certain walk up a certain stride. I want to just be able to move forward, and just kind of work things out and not just say or be in my head and kind of like think, well, are things going to work out, and be insecure, and I don't know. I don't want to try, adopting insecurity. That's not really my thing. Anyway, I think this video's gone long enough. So, I guess on a closing note, um, I guess just stay true to yourself and, stay connected and don't stop believing in the fact that there is a way to have reason. Alright. Toodaloo, bitches.